8,000 plus views, 21,000 plus views, 5,000 plus views, 5,000 plus views, and 4,000 views. All right, so I want to show you guys how I've been able to rake in this number. Pardon my rude interruption. My name is Manelovo, and that's just a way to get you guys more focused. Oh yes, and this is where I talk about the video where I talk about how I've been able to crack the entire YouTube algorithm to get these numbers in my favor. So if you don't mind, step number one, and yes, we're in for the video now. Step number one is smash the red subscribe button, guys. So I have a goal to get to about 5k subs in the next 2 months, and I'm counting on you in this video right now. Help us get to 5,000 subscribers in the next 2 months. First things first is I want to walk you guys through the entire mindset of what this strategy is about. Making content on YouTube follows certain number of principles. The first is, of course, what gets your video out there is the title, and the next thing is the thumbnail, and then the last, which is most important, which counts a lot, is user experience. How people feel when they are in your actual video. Now, if they don't like the first 5 to 10 15 seconds of your video, guess what? You lost a customer. So how do you get to keep the customers in the video? Oh, and yes, I have actually applied one of the strategies, which is bringing something to hook your attention, which is why I decided to use the numbers, right? So if I tell you the numbers, why, you'll be like, okay, this guy has the results. So, and by the way, yes, I do. Let me listen to him some further. So by doing this, you sort of elongate the view span of your viewers enough to get them over from the first second of your video to the last second of your video. So where on other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, where you have the short video competitors, you really have to do a lot to get them hooked on from 0 second to the last title. Let's talk about title. So how do you get your videos to rank? Now, this is going to be a mix. So the first things first is, like I said, title. So let's talk about title. How does title work in your favor? When you're editing the video and you're done editing the video, oh yes, the guy you're seeing right now on the screen, his name is Mr. Who's the Boss. I love this guy a lot. I follow his channel, and look, he's a no-brainer, guys. After you're done seeing my video, I would like you guys to check out Mr. Who's the Boss. You're going to thank me later. This guy has amazing user experience. Mine is not even compared to his, like, in any way whatsoever. So let's come back to the video. Now, for the title, when you're done editing the video, whatever you've decided the title is going to be, you want to make sure that's the title you give to the video at the point of when you're exporting it from Windows Share Filmora, for instance, which is what I use. There's going to be a tab where you have to like enter the video title. Just go in there and type in the video. So let's say I've decided that my video is going to be, again, Mr. Who's the Boss, Google Pixel 7 and 7 Pro view, blah, 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 blah. I will make this the title of the video. So where if it exists on my local machine as a viewable file, that is pretty much going to be the name. So now we're done with that. Let's come back again to the title on YouTube. So on YouTube, you already know that you're given 100 space characters to make a title work. How are you going to use your space? Right. So you want to make sure you bring in the keywords first, every other subtext last, because for slower screen resolution viewers, you're most likely going to get your text cut out most of the time. And then, of course, that will be a tool how people will search you. Now, we have two things in our favor. We'll have your video using the same title as the actual video itself on YouTube. I don't know if that makes sense. If it does, please help me drop a comment in the comment section. And let's keep going. So if that is out of the way, now the next question is, how do we get people to see our videos searching? I'm pretty much sure that you guys know what a search engine is. So I'm just going to be doing a lot of typing here. So search engine. So yeah, search engines, we know search engine as Google, as Bing, as the rest. But what you guys don't know, or some of you guys don't know already, is YouTube is an actual search engine. But the difference is this: while Google is a search engine for everything combined, text, pictures, videos, YouTube is dedicated to just videos. So what people do is they come onto this platform and they are searching for video solutions. I didn't get that correct. No, it's correct. Solutions. Right, solutions. So with this search engine has the AI functionality where it's able to retain keywords, to where if you come, you search, and then person B comes and search. The common thread is YouTube has the ability to retain these keywords, and it's going to keep those words. So the next time someone is coming to search with the same keywords, YouTube is going to automatically show them the same results. Now, that is search engine. So how does this work in your favor? So I want to show you guys. I'm going to wipe out everything, remaining just Samsung. What we have on our screen is Samsung, okay? So imagine whatever be your niche, probably you're in the fintech niche, you're in the fitness niche, or skincare, or you're a tech reviewer, you review smartphones and all the rest. So I'm just going to be picking smartphones, Samsung for this. And by the way, yes, I love Samsung. When you come onto the search engine, remember, always think of YouTube as a search engine. I'm sure you guys have your experience. That's fine. I would love to hear them. Please let me know in the comment section. What you're going to notice is YouTube is going to give you a list of predefined keywords. Two, some three, some just one. I don't know. Okay, we're going to see. So Samsung GAN, Samsung S22 Ultra, Samsung Galaxy, Samsung Z Flip, Samsung X21, Samsung A13, Samsung Fold 4, Samsung S22, blah blah blah, up until Samsung A32. Now what this means is YouTube is telling you that these are the most searched terms as of the moment on the search engine. So what you're going to do is, if you can screen grab this, fine. If you can't, write down each line of this. So after Samsung GAN, you put a comma and then space Samsung S22 Ultra, or if you have a duplicate laptop, you can just go ahead and fire up your notepad or Google Doc like me. I have a doc where I just dump these keywords relevant to the. So what that means is now you have a database of keywords. You can go ahead, space tab A. Some of you know this already. And that will pull up a list of series again, keywords. Okay, so get as much as you can, but with relative to YouTube, you only need 500 character keywords, all right, including spaces and commas and blah blah blah. Now that you're done, now let's talk about video editing, user experience with video. User experience is all about how do people feel when they come to your video, because remember, you have competition out there for whatever niche you choose. There's lots and lots of competitions, so you want to make sure to stand out. Now, why will people stick with your video from the first second up until the last second, whichever that is, whether it's a 4-minute video, whether it's a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video? Why will they stick through? All right, now there's been lots of theories about this. There's been the theory of the hook, line, sinker approach, where from the first minute of the video, the first second of the video, you basically have something that turns on people's curiosity, because psychology says that if you're able to spark up people's curiosity, you're more likely to have more attention. Well, I find that to be true, but there are lots of moving parts to that. So first of all, you want to have displayed content as you're moving, which is why I like to type and move the mouse, because you guys cannot see my face, but you feel some form of action going on when I'm typing, when I'm doing all these things. And then secondly, I like to use background cool tracks. Now you have to be careful here, because if you're not doing it the right way, you could get flagged, and all the work you put in, guys, someone's going to come up on YouTube and it's going to raise a claim, and you'll be forced to drop that. Now imagine if that video had to be a viral video, all the work you put in, and then YouTube tells you, hey, this video, someone is claiming rights to it, you have to drop it. That sucks. So listen to me, make sure to do your license research. If you're going to be using background songs, make sure they are free to use, and then if they're not, ensure to give the right attributes in your description. If you don't understand what that means, I cannot discuss it in this video. Just let me know in the comment section, and I'll probably get down to your question with the right answers, right? The next thing you want to do is make sure the sound is neat. All right, so I'm recording this video off the top of my laptop. I'm not using any form of expensive mic whatsoever, but I mean the thing tries to move now, Abby. But the idea is you want to make sure that there are no background noises. So you want to make sure that whatever app you're using to screen grab or screen capture your video, voiceover, is really doing a good audio mic. And in the case where you have to do like a video, actual video of yourself, make sure that your camera is quality. Okay, make sure it is quality, because your video is definitely going to be ranked against actual teams, people with high-end cameras, people with well put together team structure. You want to make sure you have a fighting chance. Okay, yes, you have a good information to render, but it's not just good information alone, it's about the experience. Okay, you don't want to be dropping off when you're doing stuff. You want to make sure you have a script, make sure you stick to your script, make sure you edit the video properly. If you don't know how to do that, well, reach out to someone who does. If you're able to do all of this together and you're not wasting people's time unnecessarily, make sure you're delivering on what you say, make sure you're delivering value. Remember, I told you guys this video is going to be, every second is going to be packed with value, and I'm sure that is happening up until now. And yes, this is the point where I call you guys, so please like this video. Okay, show some love, because that's all I'm asking in return. And that's the best way to support us, aside from the fact that you're helping us get to 5,000 subscribers in the next 2 months. And I'm saying thank you because you're part of the dream. Okay, so now we're done with the video, we're done with keyword research. The next thing we want to talk about is thumbnail design. Thumbnail, this is what a lot of people get confused, and myself included. Every single day I'm still learning, and I'm bringing you guys the most updated information that I come up with. Again, I'll tell you guys the backstory. So one of the videos we recently made, my friend and I, we sat down, we discussed a lot, did some research, and I'm going to share you guys the design principles that we're currently using. And first of all, the tool I use, yes, of course, it is canva.com. So you go onto Canva, sign up, register. My network is kind of laggy. I mean, come on, please, guys, bear with me. But you guys could, beautiful. Here it is. So this is Canva. This is the design tool that I use it from cloud. You could use it from your mobile device, your desktop, your MacBook, laptop, whatever have you. Just plug and design. When people see your thumbnail, that's like the first invitation after the fact that, well, the keywords helped your video to rank. The next thing that thumbnail does is thumbnail gives some form of distinction to your video. So why would people be attracted? What type of colors are you using? And then on the actual thumbnail itself, how are you presenting your words? If you're using letters, are they legible? Are they readable? The colors you're using, is it like a color riot going on the background of things, or you use, I for one, I use a maximum of 3 colors, right? And these 3 colors, they have to separate from themselves really well. So when you're looking at it, it can separate itself. You can go through my channel and see for yourself. And then the next thing is, I'm trying to be few with the words that I use, but it has to be relatable to the point where people would actually want to be curious. I don't know if I got that correctly. I don't know how that spelling works. 2, you cannot tell people what your video is all about just by the thumbnail. It's impossible. That's going to be a cataclysmic experience for the eyes. Why? Because you're going to have everything munched up. It's just the selected few words, well picked colors that separates really well. They are bright from themselves, and then it invites the people. It invites your users. So when they finally click, the UX voice of your video helps them to be hooked from the first second up until the last. This is just the entirety about design philosophies. Now, I get the fact that when you look at big channels like over 100,000, 1 million subscribers, they tend to just do so little. But first things first is you don't want to make the mistake of comparing yourself to those guys, because they already have the base of a huge sub. So you want to make sure that whatever you're doing, you have the ability to stand out from the crowd. Now, a general practice is you could go back onto YouTube and you can see I just did a search for thumbnails, right? I mean, Samsung before. Now, this guy's a big word. I love this guy so much, guys. Please, after this video, make sure you're going to see him, okay? Watch any of his video. I'm pretty much sure that you guys may not want to come back to Overworks. But, well, please come back, because let me tell you, I told you first, okay? What you would notice that these guys, they have huge following. You could see Unbox Therapy is doing 18.2 million. Mr. Who's Boss is doing 11.9 million. So whether or not they apply these principles, it doesn't apply to them anymore, because these guys have literally bust the roof. They've shattered the glass ceilings. MKHD, another guy I love so much. Check him out. Marcus Bradley. Check him out. Check him out. So my point is, when you're starting out, you don't have that leverage. When I started out 100 subscribers, guys, I want to tell you, it's hard. It will mess with your emotions, but I can promise you, if you stick through, 1,000 subscribers is just like the next 100 subs away, provided you stay true to your game. It's not overnight. It requires some work, but in as much as you try to put in the work, don't get stuck in wanting subscribers and views. The major thing you want to be doing here on YouTube is you want to make sure you're evolving. And one thing I always practice, I started this when I was almost under 200 subscribers or under 100 subscribers, is I got out of the mindset of people should subscribe to my channel because they know me. No, that's easy pass. I want people to subscribe to my channel because I'm actually doing the work of wanting to know what they're looking for per time. Now, what you guys would notice is most of your contents may not pick up in the first month, first 2 months or 3 months. That's fine. But what you understand is time is also a factor. So you're not going to start off overnight and then expect the viral video, the viral content to just happen overnight. No, if it happens, then fine. But if it doesn't, you need to constantly grow and understand your community, the community you're giving. You need to focus on giving them value. you need to strike up one-on-one interactions. I could tell you guys, aside from the spam comments that I get in my content, every other single questions has been asked me from the back end. I have literally attended to each and every one of them. Why? Building interaction, building a rapport, helping them to know that as the YouTube channel owner, I do not see myself as one, too big someone that cannot attend to their requests. I make them feel part of it. And I always tell them, if I give you a directive, go out there, do what you can, do what I ask you to do, and come back with your feedback. Okay, that's how you build it. Yes, you're putting in the work, getting the right keywords. Yes, you're doing the thumbnail design. Oh, I can type. Yes, you're doing good video editing, you're doing good SEO stuff. Look, you're doing all of this stuff, but the most important job you have as a content maker is to constantly provide values. Okay, constantly stay in the mind space of your viewers. I hope this video was enlightening enough. If I skipped some things you were hoping to see, pardon me, why don't you just let me know in the comment section? All right, and yes, if you are brand new to the channel, please do not go without subscribing, and of course share this video with someone who knows someone, because really guys, I cannot grow, my channel cannot grow on YouTube without you. So I'm not posing as one expert, never. Guy, sis, I need you. Okay, I need you. So please show some love by smashing the red subscribe button, and of course turn on the bell notifications and give this video a like. Let's help other people who are wanting to grow on YouTube find the relevant source. So 2023, up until YouTube decides to update their policies, I strongly believe that the strategies I have shared you will definitely be relevant, which means this video right here is an ever growing content. Thank you guys for your time.